Hello all, my name is Abdul Rahman and welcome to the Flask web development series. So guys, in this series we are going to develop a website with which we can create a to-do list website. So in that website the website we are going to create is to-do list website, and then we are going to deploy that on the Heroku. So if you remember in the last playlist, we have created a website, okay, using Django, okay, and Django is a framework for developing the websites. Like that only, Flask is also a micro framework for developing the websites. So first of all, in this series, we are going to learn about what is Flask. First of all, so Flask is a micro web framework written in Python, and it is classified as a micro framework because it does not require any particular tools or any libraries. So it has no databases, abstraction layer from validation or any other components, where pre-existing third-party libraries provide common functions. But however, Flask supports the extensions that can add application features as if they were implemented in Flask itself. So, for developing the website in the Flask, you need to learn about the Python. Okay, Python is a programming language as we know. So, we need to learn the Python for developing the website on the Flask. So we should need the basics for doing the Flask web development. So as I said, Flask is a micro web framework written in Python. So first of all, for doing that, we need to be installed is Python. So here I'm going to open a new tab, and then I'm going to type here like python python.org. So on this website you can go and then you can download here the downloads, and then if I click on this download, so you can download Python 3.10.6. You can download this, or there are a lot of other stuff that we can download, like we can download any version of Python. So but the secure one is the latest one. Okay, so you can download. So if you want to see the download, you can go to my first video like Python and VS Code installation. So anyhow guys, I'm going to close this one. So one more thing that I'm going to tell about is like the Flask official website is this one, like flask.palletsproject.com. So you can find the documentation from here. Like we have users guide, like we can install, how we can install this one, like Python versions, what are the things that we need to learn, and we can find a lot of stuff in this documentation. But basically, in these videos I'm going to create the website using Flask itself. So as you know, so let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, I'm going to open the VS Code here. So I'm going to click on this VS Code times, and then it's like things. So it has been opened two three windows. So I'm going to close this one, and I'm going to close this one also. So here I'm going to close this one. Okay, so you need to install like VS Code. So basically, as you know, VS Code is an editor for writing any program, many more programming languages like Python and etc. So in this editor, I'm going to create, develop the Flask website. So first of all, I'm going to open the file explorer here, and okay, it has been opened, two windows. Okay, so now I'm going to open on the code here, and then here we have these files. So I'm going to create one more folder, and here I'm going to click on this new folder, and then I'm going to give here something like my Flask web app. Okay, and let's give like Flask. Let's do one thing. Okay, and then here I'm going to give like Flask web app, something like that. I'm going to give here this one. Escape Flask web dev web dev, or let's give Flask do. So let's keep that one only, like Flask dev web development. Okay, so dve hello OPMENT, something like this. Okay, so Flask web development. So now I'm going to remove this one and something like this. So I'm going to press here the enter. So now I'm going to close this file explorer, and then I'm going to click here on this one. Okay, explorer here. So I have these options like, first of all I'm going to open a folder. Okay, so we have all of this stuff. So first of all I'm going to open the code here, and in this one we have this Flask of development, this folder. So in this folder we don't have anything, but I'm going to put here a lot of stuff. Okay, so I'm going to click on this Flask web development, and it has been opened here. So I don't want this to get started. So first of all here I'm going to open the terminal. So you can click on this terminal, and you can click here on this terminal or new terminal. You can use this shortcut control shift, this one. Okay, so I'm going to press that shortcut. So I have opened the terminal. Okay, so first of all I'm going to create a virtual environment onto our website. Okay, so I'm going to remove this one. So by mistake I have opened this one. Okay, so basically virtual environment is for Python, and that contains its own installation with the libraries from the global Python installation. Okay, so you can install the virtual environment using pip. So first of all I'm going to install the virtual environment using pip install pip install virtual environment RTU env. Okay, so you install virtual environment env, and then just give me some time. No, we are not getting anything. Okay, so downloading virtual environment. So I was not having the virtual environment. It's taking some time. It's saying installing the character packages, something like this. Let's take some time. Let's wait for this some time. Nothing has happened, so it has. Okay, so anyhow, so it's saying something like this. You have to upgrade this. Anyhow, we don't need this right now. So now virtual environment has been installed. So now I'm going to open this and check. So we don't have anything. Now I'm going to give you like here. Now not this one, and let's remove this virtual environment env. So I'm going to create an environment with the env. So it's taking some time. So let's wait for some time. So as you can see here, it's taking some time. Let's wait here itself. So right now I'm going to pause this video. After downloading, I'm going to play this video. Okay, so as you can see on the screen here, so the virtual environment has been created. Okay, so it was taking some time, so that's why I paused the video. So now I'm going to enter one more thing. What we say, this one. So we have this set execution policy unrestricted. So when I'm pressing enter, so I'm entering this one because, for example, if you get some errors, like we'll talk about the errors later on, like where we are going to get errors mostly. So you can use that one here. So when I'm entering this one, and it's taking some time, set execution policy unrestricted. So it's going to save you from the errors. If you are getting some errors, then it's going to save you. So right now you are going to get something like this. So first of all I'm going to open this Windows Windows PowerShell, and then I'm going to run it as an administration. Okay, now run as administration. Now I'm going to press here enter. Yes, so it has been opened. So now I'm going to paste that one, like set execution policy and restricted, something like this. I'm going to enter this one. So we have like the execution policy helps you to protect from the scripts that you do not trust. Changing the execution policy, and okay, so y for yes, a to yes all, and n to l, and no to all. So let's give here a. Okay, so I'm going to press here enter. So as you can see here, nothing has been happened. So now I'm going to close this one. Okay, so first of all, we have, as you can see here, we have created a folder, and in this folder we have all of this stuff. So right now we have to activate the environment. Okay, so for that you have to give like env, not this one, let's give here press enter. Okay, so I'm going to give here env, then you have to press the tab, so nothing has even happened. So first of all, I'm going to give it the dot env, and then you have to press the tab, and then you are going to type here like scripts, scripts, and then you have to press here again tab, and then activate activate. So activate, and then you have to press here the tab. So nothing has happened. So we are getting all of this stuff, like we are getting bat, fish, no PS1. So right now we need to use PS1. So here I'm going to tell you how this activating is going to work. So here we have created a folder, and in this folder here we have to ship. So for example, okay, if you are living in some house, okay, and there after some distance of from your house, there you have built another house, and so it's the new one. So there you have built, you have painted, you have done all of the stuff there, and then now the thing that you have to do is you have to shift there. Okay, so like that only here I am doing. So I have given like, yeah, first of all you have to give like dot slash env, then slash tab again, you have to press here tab on the keyboard, and then you have to type the scripts, then tab again, then activate, then you have to press tab till this dot ps1 comes. Okay, then the dot ps1 comes, we have to press here enter. So as you can see here, right now we have done all of this stuff, but we have not installed the main thing, and that is the Flask. Okay, so right now I'm going to type here something like pip, not this one, here something like this, pip install install Flask. Yes, okay. So what you, so if as I tell you, as I told you, set execution policy unrestricted. So sometimes some people will be getting the error while you are entering like slash env then slash scripts. If you enter this one, some people will be getting error. So if you are getting error, you can give like set execution policy unrestricted, something like that. Okay, so after activating this one, after activating the virtual environment, you are getting something like this. Okay, as you can see here, we have this env. Okay, so it's taking some time, it's happening. So here it's I'm going to show you at the end. So it has, the Flask has been installed right now. It's taking some time, till the time I want to show you that one. Okay, so as you can see here, the env. Okay, so before this one we were not getting something like the env, and then we were getting the something like that. So because we have a, so if you are getting this env, which means that you have been activated. Okay, so okay, right now I'm going to check whether, so Flask has been successfully installed. So now here I'm going to create a file here, and its name will be something like main or app. So let's use here the app, you can use any name. So like you can use main.py, and basically I'm going to use like app.py. So you can use app.py, main.py, anything you can use, but here I'm going to give here the, so in the app.py, first of all I'm going to open this browser. So in this browser we have all of this stuff like installation, we have all of this stuff, install Flask, virtual environments. You can learn a lot of this stuff, so I will give this link in the description below. So now before this one we need a minimal application, so I'm going to click on this minimal application. So here we are getting something like this. Wait a second, quick start. Okay, so anyhow, so we are getting something like this. So before it was not something like this. So now I'm going to copy this minimal app. Okay, so I'm going to copy this one, and then I'm going to paste that one here. So I'm going to make this one some smaller, no problem. Okay, so from Flask, import Flask. Okay, and we have like app is equals to Flask, and then we have the underscore name, something like this. Then we have the app root, and we have the like def hello world, and we have like something like this. So instead of this one we can use like what we say. I'm going to just remove this one, and in this one we can give like hello world. So you can give anything that you want. So I'm going to give something like this. Let's give here some comma, and anyhow, so now I'm going to give here like the if double dunder name. So as I said you, this double underscore like underscore 2 times is known as dunder. So dunder name is equals to the main, and then I'm going to give here something like app dot run, and then in this one I'm going to give here like debug 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 is equals to true. Okay, so we have something like we are getting invalid syntax. Okay, so we are getting some error. Let's check the problem. So we don't have, okay, so we have if name. So let's do one thing. I'm going to copy this one, and let's do one thing. Let's keep this one, and now I'm going to press here some enter, and here I'm going to type something like if, not if, let's fix this one. Now I think we are not going to get any errors. Invalid syntax, it's loading. I think we are not going to get any problem right now. Okay, so we don't have any problem, so the problem was here itself. Okay, so anyhow guys, this was just an introduction for this, for the Flask web development series. So we have installed the, what we say, Django, we have installed the Flask, and so later on we need to install some of the libraries that we, some of the libraries. Okay, so if we need we can install at the later on. Okay, so anyhow guys, that's all for this video. So if you have any questions, please put in the comments below, and thanks for watching this video, and please make sure subscribe to this channel, and thank you, bye bye.